Okay, so here we are again. So next is sale distinguished from agency to sell. So first class, what is the role or what is the role of an agent? So syempre, si seller gives a power to the agent to enter into a contract. So that is the main role of an agent. So anong pinagkaiba ng contract agency to sell sa contract of sale? So in a sale, the title goods is transferred to the buyer upon delivery of the thing sold. So in a contract of sale, so ang ownership is matatransfer upon delivery. While sa agency to sell, the title of goods is not transferred. Although si principal, dineliver niya na ngayon yung thing doon sa kanyang agent, not necessarily matatransfer na yung ownership. Yung ownership is mariretain pa rin on the part of the principal. So, next, in a sale, the buyer is required to pay the price. So, take note class. In a sale, ang magbabayad is the buyer. While sa agency to sell, si agent is not required to pay the price. So, next class is rules on the object of a contract of sale. So, anong magiging rules natin sa object? So, first, dapat yung object must be within the commerce of men. So, the thing must be licit. It must be lawful. Dapat hindi siya unlawful. So, dapat hindi siya contrary to law, morals, good custom, public order, and public policy. So, any object is valid as long as hindi siya contrary to law, morals, good custom, public order, and public policy. And then, dapat, third, yung object must be determinate. So, ibig sabihin ng determinate, it is particularly designated or physically segregated from all others of the same class. So, just like for example, magbebenta ka ng kotse, a car with brand of Subaru. So, anong model ng Subaru? XB Forester with an engine type. So, that is determinate thing. Next is, the vendor must have the right to transfer the ownership of the thing at the time that is delivered. So, dapat si vendor or the seller, he has the right to transfer. The thing having a potential existence may be object of a contract of sell. So, take note class, emcho respirati at saka emcho spi. So, emcho respirati is the sale of future thing. Emcho spi deals with the present thing, the hope or expectancy. So, emcho respirati, the thing sold must come into an existence. Otherwise, the sale will not be effective. In emcho spi, the sale produces effect even the thing hope or does not come into existence. However, the sale of vain hope or expectancy is void, such as the sale of a losing sweepstake ticket already drawn. So, sa emcho respirati class, just like magbebenta ka ng corn, which is, bagong tanim pa lang yung corn. But, it comes to an existence. Ibig sabihin yung object natin, it comes to an existence. Naintindihan? While sa M2P naman, just like magbebenta ka ng lotto ticket. Actually, class, hindi yung ticket yung binibili mo doon. Ang binibili mo is the chance of winning. So, take note of that. Yung chances of winning yung binibili mo doon, hindi yung ticket. The ticket is just it's just only a paper only. Yung binibili mo doon is the chance of winning. Next, the goods which from the subject of a contract of sale may be either number 1, existing goods. Existing goods owned or possessed by the seller. Or di kaya goods to be manufactured, raised, or acquired by the seller after the perfection of the contract of sale called future goods. So, take note class, yung object daw pwedeng existing. So, nandyan na, nakapossess na ngayon kay seller. O di kaya, pwede din yung object is a future goods or gagawin pa, ima-manufacture pa, o di kaya aalagaan pa. So, o di kaya bibilhin pa, tsaka ibebenta. So, that is future goods. So, next, the sole owner of the thing may sell an undivided interest therein. such as sale shall produce the effect of making the seller and the buyer co-owners of the thing sold. So take note class, according to 1463, the sole owner or yung may-ari pwedeng magbenta ng divided interest. Just like for example, magbebenta ka ng lupa. Yung lupa mo 1 hectare, bebenta mo yung half hectare lang. So pwede yon. So yung pinagbentahan mo, ikaw na seller at saka si buyer magiging co-owner doon sa lupa. O di kaya magbenta ka ng fungible goods like rice. So let's say for example, meron kang 500 sacks in your warehouse. Binenta mo ngayon 300. So may natira pang 200, right? So yung 200 kay seller yon, yung 300 kay buyer. Co-ownership kayo. Naintindihan? That is co-ownership ang tawag doon. So how about class? How about nagbenta ka ng rice, 500 sacks. Yung 500 sacks nasa warehouse, located sa warehouse ni seller. And then, unknown to the parties, instead na 500 yung nasa warehouse, 450,000 450 sacks na lang. It's because yung 50 sacks nasira because of termites or kinain ng daga. So, anong magiging effect doon sa contract? The contract is still valid. Take note class ha, the contract between the seller and the buyer is still valid to the extent of 500 sacks. So ano ngayon ang mangyayari? Since it involves fungible goods, yung 50 sacks na deficiency, babayaran or papalitan yun ni seller. Take note of that. So, next is price. So, ano yung concept sa price?